Hello, hello, hello. Suzana Mihailovic here. Welcome to your 5-minute success hack. Okay, so I think we have all experienced times when we want to do something, we want to achieve something, we want to do something that we've never achieved before, and we're so excited about that. And we say, oh my God, this time it's going to be different. This time I'm going to make it happen. So you're determined, you want to make it happen, you know deep down this time it's going to be different. You start, you get going, you put things into action, and then generally around 6 weeks after, you get rejection, or you start noticing that the same patterns. Oh, this is not working for me. Oh, people are rejecting me. Oh, maybe this is not meant for me. Or as soon as you hear a loved one or somebody, a friend, say to you, who do you think you are? That's not going to work. You start to think, oh, yeah, maybe I've been, maybe this is not the right thing. I'll try something else. Or maybe I'll just go back to my day job. That's all I know. Maybe I'm just not meant to do this. So I think every single one of us, if we have been completely honest with ourselves, we have wanted to achieve great things. We've wanted to achieve something big or change something in our lives, and we're determined to do it, or we think we're determined to do it, until it gets tough, or until we notice that our old patterns have crept in. So these old patterns, these thoughts, thoughts and feelings that I'm not good enough, or I should go back to my job, or, maybe I'm not meant to do this. Well, that is your old programming. And guess what? It is just programming. It is just what you have decided for it to be your truth on a subconscious level because of previous experiences. And previous experiences may have been messages from significant others, from friends, from your past results, from past traumas. Okay? Now, none of that matters to what you're able to achieve. Now, first of all, when you make a serious decision, when you have an absolute clear goal, number one, how do we break through these paradigms? How do we keep going when these paradigms start to creep up? Number one, be very, very clear what your goal is. Very clear. Make sure your goal is yours and not anyone else's. So how do you know it's yours? So it is something deep, deep, deep inside you that you are so excited about, but you're nervous also. Number two, get into action. You might not want to talk to anyone about it to start off with. You might want to show them, I didn't talk to anyone about my huge goal of working with Bob Proctor and sharing the stage with Bob Proctor. Absolutely no one knew about that except for me. Okay, because I was afraid if people laughed at me, they would take my dream away, or they said something negative, or sometimes it's not even something they say. Sometimes it's just that energy. And then I was afraid that my own paradigms would kick in and I would give up on that dream. Okay, so decide what you want. Is it yours? Do you feel really passionate about it? Number two, yes, get into immediate action, but you might not want to share it with anyone else. Now, somewhere in the journey, the old programs will come in. That's almost guaranteed. How do you overcome them? So first of all, when those feelings of doubt come up for me, I make sure that I get into action immediately. I make sure that I immediately get into an action that would move me closer to my goal. If you have an action that you haven't done before, something that you're afraid of, I would suggest you go into the fear right when your paradigms kick in, because when you break through that fear, you're going to feel great rather than a small action that's comfortable. So what are fearful actions? Fearful actions might be talking to someone that you're afraid of talking to that will bring you closer to your goal. Fearful actions may be actions that you don't normally take. It might be recording a video to promote your business. It might be getting your photos done, whatever it is, okay? When you face fear and break through it, then you start to think and feel like a winner, and you grow into a new version of yourself. Make sure you have your script, your life script or your goal script written down. So in present tense, you have got your self-image and your life script all in one. So what is that? How is my life going to be different now that I've achieved my goal? And you write it in present tense. And then the next question is, who am I now that I've achieved my goal? Write it in present tense. I would record that and listen to it over and over and over again. Make sure it's the first thing in the morning that you read. You might want to read your goal statement. I write out my goal. I read my goal and write it out 3 times in the morning, read it out 3 times, and then throughout the day, I read out my vision and mission statement in the morning too, and then I move into stillness. Okay, so stillness, you may have watched my stillness 1 and stillness 2 recordings if you haven't watched them. So what you do is you slow down your mind. You are absolutely present to the present moment. That lifts your vibration. You're able to let go of paradigms easier, and you tap into your intuition. Now, if your paradigms have really kicked in, break the pattern. And I clap on purpose because I want you to break it. How do you break the pattern? Get out of your chair, get out of what you're doing, start to walk, start to move your body, start to do star jumps, do the opposite. Okay, when you move your body, that sends signals to your brain. You want to calm your paradigms down. And then if you go for a walk, that's one that really works for me. Allow everything to come out on your way up, on your way back home. Move into the state of the person that has their goal already, and get into action as soon as you get to your office or your home. I'm Suzana Mihailovic. I hope this helped. I'm happy to go deeper because this is a deeper session. Reach out to me if you need some help. Thank you. Bye-bye.